Hello and welcome to Montgomery, Alabama. We're excited to be here. A couple of teams prepared for a showdown to see who will emerge as victors in today's IS4S Salute to Veterans Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Ohio Bobcats, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Taylor. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Ohio's offense has the ball first today. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. They'll move the tight end. Trying play action. He's going to throw deep right side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. To the air, it's Navarro. Fires to the middle. Another incompletion on third down. The Bobcats will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Here's a return from midfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So Georgia Southern's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players. And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The play action fake. Quickly to the tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught close to the marker, it's held. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. He'll do it himself. There he goes. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, he had nowhere to go with the ball, guys, and the defense is a nickel. Great job by the DBs in coverage. No receivers open.
And the Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Navarro. Finds his man, it's Hendricks. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. They'll try to get it through the air. Here comes the heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
The Bobcats decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Holding, receiving team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Grabbed over the middle. It's Walton. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
That's caught. It's Dallas. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Second down coming up. He'll keep it himself. Past the first down marker and still running. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 22 after the huge pickup. Off play action on first down. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
The Eagles trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Looking for the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Eagles.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their second passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Handoff from the gun. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to pass. It's Navarro. Fires to the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Looking downfield on 1st down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. And the Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Off play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Cobb. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Mass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. With the catch, it's Cobb. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Tries to do it himself on the draw.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Out of the backfield, he's open. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Dropping back, it's French. It's complete on the right side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll send the tight end in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Wants to fire on 2nd down. A strike downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolled. They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to just figure something out.
Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. The Eagles started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Bringing the heat. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Looking downfield, it's French. Caught in the backfield, it's Dallas. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And it's right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. The sure hands, it's Hendricks. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Right down the middle. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Caught behind the line. It's Brown. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Eagles come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Quick pass on the fly motion. Fights off the defender. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
Illegal blocking.
A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Back to pass, it's French. Pocket breaking down. He's got an open man. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. Got it behind the line. It's Dallas. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Lost to throw again. They'll run the screen. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Barrels ahead. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. On the ground. Diving for the score, and the ball's loose. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
To throw, it's Navarro. Using the quick game. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner? Taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first. Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Bobcats will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Out of the gun to give to the back. Runs for the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Cobb. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Cobb. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Finds his man. It's Sanders. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Out of the gun, the inside give. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. They'll try the right side. Nowhere to go, and he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 4 in there, basically right back where they started. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, you just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree, and if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game and punctuating this season.
Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his tight end. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. And the Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Got the back over the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Looking for a man. It's Navarro. Got a man. It's Harris. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air on 2nd down. Takes the easy throw in the flat.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Makes the catch near the 50. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Caught near the sideline. It's Helms. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's French. Fires to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They run into a bit of trouble here, 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Right on the money. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Finds a little space. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. They'll try the left side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Bobcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Bobcats line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Looking to throw, it's French. Immediately fires to the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. We've reached the end of the period. Georgia Southern is on top, and they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. He'll go to the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Wants to throw on first down. Got it set up on the outside. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Here's the handoff. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. And the Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He gets it down to the 40-yard line, but he's going to be a little bit short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Punt is on its way. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Power football with the run. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Navarro. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down. This offense has it with really good field position. Motion from the wide receiver. Handoff from the shotgun. Oh, he's got a chance. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time and get to that 1st down marker. He leaves it with his back. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Throws to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. And the Bobcats will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk aversive, but it is good field position. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's held. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The give and tick, 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 tick. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Motion from the wideout. They'll run play action. Grabbed behind the line, it's Dallas. And they're gonna lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Wants to throw. It's Navarro. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Bobcats will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. He's going to throw it from his own end zone. Makes the catch. It's Hendricks. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Finds us back in the middle. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.